All right, good morning, everybody. We hope your Sunday's off to a great start. It is going to be another hot day, so be prepared for that.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're trending hotter and more humid. So it's just going to be kind of brutal out there once we get into the afternoon hours. If you want to get outside and do something active, really now is the time. We're already in the mid 70s with dew points in the mid 60s. It's not really a problem right now. Still feels like 75 degrees, but it's the afternoon when that feels like temperature really ramps up to near 100. And that's the reason for the heat alerts that you've probably seen notifications for. So very hot and humid. We know that part, right? But another part of this is it's causing some critical fire danger for northern Minnesota, not just the heat, but also the fact that they have those southwest winds that are actually drying things out. So we do have some fire weather alerts to talk about on top of the hot weather alerts, but there does look to be some relief by late week in the form of slightly cooler temperatures. We'll be back into the 80s and maybe some better rain chances there. As far as today goes, full sunshine. We're going to be in the low 90s by 4 o'clock, and it will feel even hotter. So first, look at your actual air temperatures. Low 90s in the Twin Cities, 89 in Mankato. That'll be one of the cooler spots, believe it or not. But look up to the north, upper 90s for International Falls, 98 in Thief River Falls. And this is really the reason for the heat alerts. Your feels like temperatures, 98 in the Twin Cities, easily north of the century mark for Thief River Falls and Moorhead. So again, that's why we have the heat alerts in effect. All of northern Minnesota has a extreme heat warning, and now we have one of those for the Twin Cities as well. Starting at 10 o'clock today, I'll get out of the way here. It goes all the way until 9 o'clock on Tuesday, mainly for the heat index or feels like temperature that could get up to 101. But the other part of this is low temperatures overnight are not going to provide any relief. They could be as warm as mid 70s. Outside of the Twin Cities, you've got that heat advisory. The timing is the same, 10 o'clock today through 9 o'clock on your Tuesday evening. Heat index slightly lower, but not by much, up to 100 degrees there. We do have a red flag warning for parts of the Iron Range, noon to 9 o'clock today. We have the unseasonable heat along with the gusty southwest winds. So it's absolutely critical that we don't do any burning for northern Minnesota. We also have a fire weather watch. That's going to be the lighter color there that takes us all the way through Monday. And it's plain to see why. Look at these wind gusts. As we make our way through the afternoon, we'll have a little bit of a breeze in the Twin Cities, but up to the north, winds are coming out of the southwest near 30 miles per hour. There's a little bit of reprieve by nightfall, but even then, it'll still be somewhat breezy out of the south there. So that south wind, that's a warm wind. It's not going to cool us down. And like I was saying, overnight, our low temperatures not very low in the 70s. Tomorrow, even hotter, 95 for the Twin Cities. And the rest of the week looks a lot like this, mid 90s, some lower 90s on Thursday. By Friday, we dip back into the 80s, and it looks like Thursday evening, that'll be our next best chance for some very isolated rain. Best chances will be eastern Minnesota into western Wisconsin, and we'll of course continue to look at the model runs and show you what that looks like through late week. But for now, focus is on the heat. That is a given today and into the start of the work week.
Yeah, you know it's going to be hot when the overnight temps are in the 70s.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Courtney, thank you.